Hi, let's look at how to use the Numberline app when using fractions. When I open up the app, the first thing I want to do is change it into fractions, and then I have lots of choices here of how I want to partition the line. Let's use fourths this time. The next section shows the spacing. I can have small spaces which give me lots of partitions, medium-sized spaces, or even larger spaces. And for now, I'll just use the larger spaces. I can even have my number line start at 1, or it can start at 2, or negative numbers. I'll have it start at 0 for now, but we can change that if we wanted to. Just click on OK. And click off it. Again, there's the info button on the right corner that tells you some things to do, especially with jumps and things like that. Now, unfortunately, in this app, it won't let us do two lines on top of one another or parallel to each other, which is what we do a lot of times in the classroom in order to compare fractions. So unfortunately, we don't have that capability here that lets us compare halves to eighths and to fourths and things like that. But what we can do is we can just practice counting by fractions. We can practice looking at what fraction comes in between other fractions. So we can use this cover up tool here. It's called line masking. If I click on it, I can uncover the 0, and I can uncover the 1, and then I can ask my student, what might come in between 0 and 1? What might this fraction be? What might this fraction be? And they might tell you it's a half, and we click on it, and then we see it's labeled as 2/4 because we originally partitioned the number line into fourths. So yes, 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4. Now what might come in between 2/4 and 1? Well, that's going to be 3/4. What might come after 1 if we're counting by fourths? 1 and 1/4. This one does use it as a mixed number, not the what we used to call improper fractions, and now we just call it a fraction greater than 1. If we scroll up here, it keeps the line going and going and going all the way up to 7. That's how far this screen scrolls, or I can just keep it to the screen that's right in front of me. So that's just one way that we can use this app. I can uncover them all, cover them all up again. I can use this button here, this custom tick mark here, and add something like 1/2, and then ask where would that go? And I can slide along the number line. Of course, I'm going to need some references first, so I might want to uncover that 0 and that 1 again. Now, where would that 1 go? And if there's already 1 here, I might flip it to the top. Just had it flip to the top. Of course, it would be right on top of the 2/4. But I could put any fraction that I wanted in here. I could put, let's change that into eighths. I can change that to 3/8. Where would 3/8 go on the number line? Well, our number line is divided into fourths. We can even show all of these if we want to. Where would 3/8 go in comparison to the fourths? Well, I know that 4/8 is the same as 1/2, which is the same as 2/4. So 3/8 is going to be less than that. So that would have to go in between 1/4 and 2/4. Just a couple ways that we can use the number line to just practice with our fractions.